0.001% of humanity is looking to be enlightened. So this message is for you if you're one of them. I refer to the Map of Consciousness by Dr. David Hawkins as I read a passage from one of his books. Enlightenment begins at the vibrational frequency above level 600. Here, you will understand the text I'm about to read more if that is your goal. Or perhaps this message may resonate with you, and you realize enlightenment, or sometimes called the final door, is something you've been searching for all your life. The final door. As this approaches, the entire context is pristine, pure, formless, and non-linear. There are no others, nor is there anywhere to turn. There are no longer any personal qualities or positionalities. Nor is thinkingness available, as the mind is silent and non-conceptual. There are no images or memories. Consciousness alone remains as awareness itself, with no object or content of that consciousness awareness. It merely is of its own, with neither subject or object. It is awareness itself that is aware, and there is no remaining entity that is aware. At this point, awareness is identified with the quality of life itself. That is all that is left, just life. This sense of the pure core of life has lost its prior qualifications, adjectives, verbs, or nouns. These have been surrendered long before. All that is left is just pure quality of life itself, as the core of existence. Then arises a progressive fear which compounds to almost terror, that this too must be surrendered at the doorway. Thus arises the fear of absolute death or annihilation into nothingness and non-existence forever. At this point, it is obvious that what is to be surrendered to God is the life of the self and its motive to continue to exist as the experiencer and seeming source and substrate of life. The last illusion. This is a very strong illusion, and to face it takes courage, faith, conviction, and the very depth of devotion. To Thee, O Lord, do I surrender life itself. Because the mind is silent, it cannot be consulted. In its place arises a knowingness that appears as a result of the vibrational frequency within the aura that has been absorbed from the knowingness of an enlightened teacher somewhere in time. The knowingness is that all fear is illusion. This must be known with absolute certainty. Ignore the terror, for it is really what could be called the final test, and surrender life itself. That one is actually dying is confirmed because that is the inner experience. This is the one and only death that can occur, and it arises because it has never before been surrendered. Physical death is relatively nothing at all. There is a sudden leaving of the body, and life goes on, re-emerging as another embodiment. Thus, this confrontation is the first and only time it will ever have to be faced and surrendered. As one lets go, there are a few moments of dread, and then the doorway opens to the infinite splendor and glory that is beyond all description.